Oh, hey, hi.
Whatever. So, what's going on, everybody? And welcome back to
Manhattan.
Unplug with LBD. We got obviously Funky Illuminati here, Quick Draw McGraw, and Mr. Andrew himself, who apparently got something stuck in his teeth. It's been an interesting week, I'm sure, for everybody. So, how are you guys doing?
Alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I
So,
just got
guys,
off the phone with Sony. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Andrew.
I was wondering how far he was going to take that.
Let me guess, you're playing Rock Band, right?
That's right. Yeah. They jipped me out. They ninja'd me, right, Dan?
Yeah. They're sneakies. They're sneaky for sure.
Oh,
Well,
man.
that's what you get for getting the Boba Fett Starship add-on.
No. It was for
Fine.
and the worst thing is I barely even use live anymore. Like I barely play online games.
Well, I mean, you still have Fortnite, right? You're a big Fortnite player.
I got Fortnite, yeah, but I barely play it.
Uh,
And I actually showed self control. Did you know they had Gambit on Fortnite, and I did not buy it?
Yes.
how much does it
Surprising.
cost to buy a character on Fortnite, anyways?
I think it was like $20 or $25.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. That's
I'll be right
why
back.
I already bought the Boba Fett, and I was like, you know what? I love Gambit and all, but I'm not giving Fortnite another $25 for a character. That I'm already.
I heard you can earn it too, but it's like a lot harder to do that.
Oh, I don't know.
From what I hear, earning skins, basically what you need to do is you basically need to
Buy the Battle Pass.
well, that, and you also need to give up a good portion of your life because you
Yes.
are going to be grinding like crazy.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You basically have to be a kid who's suspended, and your parents don't care, or you're
I
sick
did
at
it one,
home.
I did it one time years ago when I think it was either the first or second season.
Hmm.
It was on Xbox. I grinded until I got the a skin called the Black Knight. Yeah.
And let me guess, your mom would just come into the house and Febreze you and
She's like, "Oh, that's awesome, Daniel.
well, Danny, don't you know
I'm
you're
glad you wasted. I wasted. I'm glad you wasted a lot of time on this game just to get a little skin
well, you're not the first guy to waste a lot of time to get a little bit of skin.
to get skin." Or
I get that's exactly what came to my mind too. Oh man, no, I'm just sharing out the live real quick again.
Andrew is a leprechaun. He already proofed it.
Proved. Okay, so that was proved. And how so update? I did get something. I didn't think it was gonna come in today. I got something in the mail today that was like we kept switching the time it was supposed to come in and stuff. It was weird. What up, Tats?
Just I'm just say if anybody's got this on pre-order with Walmart and you're tired of them keep pushing back your the shipping date, go check your WalMarts because I bought this right from Walmart stores.
You
Wait,
mean
didn't I give you one already?
no? You gave him the
You
con
gave
one.
me the other Walmart one
There's
that they
two.
canceled on me.
Let me
This
check.
Uh,
one actually has his armor on. The one that you
yeah.
gave me is with his dress or whatever it is.
So it was hard to remember. All I remember, you were crying and you were all snotty, and
Yeah, man.
he was a wreck.
The Walmart.
We
Walmart.
almost had to call his mom so he could come in and
Yeah.
console him real quick.
Talk him off
Getting
the
a,
ledge.
no, it's getting a little big to be holding and rocking back and forth. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Mommy will make cookies.
Yeah, I still didn't send back the red chrome. I pretty much told Target to
Hey, Fiery Shadow
big
Games, welcome.
rocks. I just glued the arm back on and called it a day.
Yeah.
I know that guy. He's a prick.
Who?
Fiery Shadow Games. It's my kid.
Uh,
Little jerk.
Yeah, see, Jeremy. Jeremy got the red. Yeah, I was surprised to see it in store. I was like, oh, wait a minute, they have it in the store. I was like, canceling that pre-order.
Okay. Oh, hello, Mitchell. I believe he's probably partying it up in his salacious mansion.
I seen him was like yesterday or something. He was at a hockey game,
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
or he was at a fight hockey game right now.
parenting real quick.
I myself was at a nice English pub. Oh yes, and we can hear the plane taxiing to LBD runway.
Right.
Oh yeah, well I had to, like I said, I had to go parent real quick.
I
Well-
got my air conditioner on too. It got hot over here.
It's
You
really
guys,
hot
I
right now.
swear.
It was 29 degrees here today.
I'm starting to think that Mr. Freeze character was invented by a fat guy in his house. Oh God, it's so hot. Need a villain idea.
Dude, no, I went to sleep last night cold, woke up in sweat. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
that could be your conscience.
No, it's the weather changing drastic. Like, and tomorrow's not supposed to be hot. Tomorrow's supposed to be cold.
Well, tomorrow's supposed to be high, no, like supposed to rain.
Well, that's good to hear, Nadia.
What I missed was that fiery shadow games going on.
Yeah,
4
so
days. What job did she get?
LBD.
He's working
I
at a
guess we're not gonna
bakery.
do it.
Oh, I thought she was going to be the premier poutine scooper.
So does this mean since his kids listening to us, we can't go with today's subject where we talk about how one of us adopted our child, and people try to guess which one?
Who? Whose kids listen?
Yours, Quick Draw. Don't you know
No, I got no damn kids.
No,
that you
he's
know
got a
of?
sock under the bed that's close to sentience, but that's about as close as it gets.
I did
That's what you
get
do with your Mr. Sacco, huh?
this is obviously not what I'm unboxing, but I did get these in today, so I got new stickers in.
I'm waiting for mine to come in. I ordered 100.
Throw one in my box now, LBD, or I won't get it.
I gotta give you the new pin and then a new sticker.
Speaking of which, for my Patreons, I do have the new stickers. I have, actually, instead of describing them, I mean, for Andrew, it's beneficial, but for the rest, it's not. So I'm gonna go and grab them off the table.
Yeah.
I'll feel it when it gets here.
If you guys give me a second, I'm just gonna head back to work into the office. One moment.
I need to
And
get
quick steps letter.
Hey, Christina.
I need to get some new stickers
What up,
myself.
Fabio?
I know Sticker Reel had that deal again, but I didn't want hollow stickers again. I think they look stupid.
I was
for
going to
you?
go in the dark, but the company that makes them, they're out of the material right now, so I'll probably that'll be my next one.
Yeah, the ones from Sticker Reel, I think it's too dark. You can't really see the image
Well,
really
for
well.
yours?
Now, I haven't taken these out of the bag yet. It's actually the first time.
Oh.
He's got the Coke again.
One second.
I just wish they had that Sticker Reel do a deal for just regular circle stickers.
Well, they have done them.
Yeah, that was last week's,
Yeah.
actually.
You probably missed it.
Missed
But
it.
yeah.
Send me no notification, no email.
Well, that's mine through Sticker Vinyl.
Sticker
They look good.
Sticker Vendetta,
No, it's Wicked Vinyl. Sorry, is what they're called.
Wicked Vine.
Mm.
Yeah, but
They
that's,
gave it a little bit more, more on the sides, but other than that, yeah.
that's so. And then I have some hollow ones coming in, and those will be going out to my Patreons. I'm just waiting for the hollows to come in, so that way I'm not doing two separate mail orders.
I never really had an issue with my hollows. My hollows always came out pretty nice. Even the ones that have a lot of black in them, the last ones.
Well, a hollow only looks good depending on how much gradient you have in the dark compared to the light on your like for instance, the mini puff's going to look really, really shiny, whereas obviously the Ghostbuster one's not going to look as much. So if you have something like yours has mostly white shadowing in it, so it's going to show up better. But somebody like Quick Draws, where there's more earth tones and yellows.
Yeah, you
It's
got a
not
lot
gonna.
more
It's
dark
not.
colors.
Yeah, vinyl disorder. Thank you. Vinyl disorder. Thank you.
Yeah, VD. Remember, Quick Draw?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The
10% off VD.
Yeah, 10% off. Use code word BD. I was like, oh, whoa.
Hey, but you know what, man? They were good. They got. I mean, I was able to get these to Canada in under 2 weeks.
Nice.
Mind you, I was kind of pissed at my postal person. They put this large envelope into a tiny mailbox, so it's just like hanging out. And I'm going, I live downtown, man. You have a package like that hanging out of somebody's mailbox on a main street. Why don't you put a big sign going, please don't steal me? Who are we kidding?
Yeah. Well, it's nothing like when you send that package to the wrong address because the lady wrote in chicken scratch.
Right. Well, that wasn't his fault. That was
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was like a 50-50.
Oh, quiet.
Yeah. Him for trusting someone and her for having terrible handwriting.
VD.
And she even got the address was even wrong even then though. Like even if you wrote it neatly, it was still wrong.
Yeah, the coupon code is VD special.
Why are you Victor, are you actually going to order any?
Yeah, I need to get some stickers because I'm planning on a small mystery box run.
I still have to get in that box that you sent me, Quick Draw, because I don't think
I
pulled
want to do a
the sticker
mystery box run, but my problem with the mystery
Well,
box run
Funko Frenzy.
is I don't know how much I would charge and how many. Like I'm thinking maybe 20 boxes.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to do 20
Mhm.
boxes, one pop per box at $20, and everything.
Yeah.
And and out of the 20 boxes, only 2 or 3 of them are under $20.
Actually,
And
believe it or not, Umpty, I have never posted any of my stickers around town. Like stuck
the
them on
only
random
thing I
stuff.
have a problem with is figuring out how much to charge for shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have a truck.
Especially if somebody buys more than one box. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, you have a truck. Why don't you just drive
And
and drop
deliver
them
them.
off?
Yeah.
That way you can do a whole video series.
Day 25.
For the record, I would purposely buy all 20 boxes and pick different states PO boxes. Just
No.
Farthest
I
one.
all of them. I'll meet you at the damn border and I'm throwing them over to you.
I
Welcome
can
to Tumble-
see the
welcome
vlog
to
now. Day
Texas.
25, box 3.
Right.
No. Welcome to Tumbleweed, Texas. It's like population 3. Quick Draw pulls in. They put a 4 in. Post office is open for like 5 minutes on a Wednesday.
You're here? Are you staying forever?
One of us. Please be one of us. This is my cousin niece's wife.
Oh man.
Oh no. Chances are, if somebody stole it, they'd open it and then see that it was something useless and just dump it on the ground.
Probably.
Mm,
Bro, more than likely. And as we're talking about sticking them all over the place, technically we're already stuck around New York somewhere. So, well, Sean knows
That's
exactly
true.
where his is. I don't know where the hell.
I used to. I didn't memorize it. It'd be funny if Fox actually did that, like went on Google Maps, because you can actually set up your own map of locations where you've been and share with the public.
nice.
Knowing him, he'd probably do like a pentagram or something, or a giant phallus. At which point, you can't even be angry. You'd be like, "That's actually impressive."
Right.
Put my sticker somewhere in front of a Catholic church.
Well, no, I can't remember what store was Sean's. You know, it was like a specific store, and we figured it out by kind of how we've usually done with the neighboring things, and
Yeah.
you can kind of tell.
What's it called? Moose Knuckle Lodge.
You're lucky I have way too much respect for your mother. I was gonna go with the classic your mama, but it's like, no. I like her way too much. I like her more than you. And I've never talked to her.
I was gonna see. Like, I was like, well, no, I can't find it. I would say like I have to scroll down a lot, but I could probably find it because I did a video of all our stuff.
Mm.
Okay, there we go. You were close to a Bloomingdale's. I remember
Figures.
Bloomingdale's, huh?
Oh,
that.
Bloomingdale's.
Actually, you know what's funny? We can probably find out exactly where you are because you're on a parking meter and it has the parking meter ID literally above it. We never looked at that. We literally figured it out by the surroundings instead of actually looking at the damn ID number. It'll probably tell us the exact
Exactly what's going
location.
on.
I've never. I don't know. You know, it's funny too because there's always movies being done around here. It's so tempting. I could just throw my sticker in somewhere and
Put up Insane Shadow. This is interesting.
have to sit there and figure it out. But
Yeah.
maybe some other time. But like I said, I got basically 4 sets of stickers coming in. I'll be sending them out to my Patreons. Andrew's is going to be a little thicker because unfortunately he wrecked one of the buttons I sent him, so therefore I'm sending him a replacement.
It fell off. It didn't.
Those
I
are
didn't
limited,
think
by the way, really limited. Like I have next to none left right now.
What, the Ghostbuster one?
The Ghostbusters and the Illuminati ones.
it.
The
Mhm.
original, the original pins that I had, they're
Yeah.
almost gone. I barely have any left.
Well, when I went to the Fan Expo, man, I was given a business cards, stickers, buttons.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So, and
Oh,
man, did it pay off?
Oh yeah,
You know
yeah.
what? We can
I
officially
bet.
say, yeah, I did buy subs. It cost me a bunch of business cards and stickers.
Hey, whatever.
And a 3.5 night stay in a really expensive hotel. In retrospect, I probably went about it the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, considering everything else you had,
I'm just saying, if LBD runs out of stickers, I have a bunch of them because he sent me like a whole pack of them.
Yes. And it's one of the things that I accidentally I think it was a sealed pack, wasn't it?
Yeah, you see how this is a hollow? Actually, it comes up brighter on
Yeah.
the screen
Yeah.
than it does in real life. I'm like, I can barely see it.
Yeah, that one's pretty dark because it has a lot of dark tones of blue, like really dark blues.
I'd actually like to see the wallpaper that I made for the backdrop there. I'd actually like to see that as a pin or a sticker.
I thought about it too. I was like, but it would have to be like a bigger cut. I think that's the problem. See,
Oh,
I think if I would have done a bigger cut than that one, because that's the original 3x3.
Yeah.
If I do a bigger cut of the new one that we have now.
Well, no, you could just do a 2x3. That'd be enough.
Maybe.
I bet no one has this.
Do I have that one? I don't know.
It's a patch.
What's
Oh
the patch?
wait,
Yeah,
I can see what's underneath it though.
uh,
I know where you got those patches from.
yeah, I know where you got them too. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I don't have it.
You know what? There's some deals with the devil I'm just not willing to make. I mean,
Same. You know what? I went through a lot to get rid of that deal with the devil, so I'm good.
really? All I did was keep pushing it to the side. Well, considering that
Very
particular,
Canadian.
without mentioning names, that particular devil, I had lost my job and they were trying to convince me to basically get involved in something that I wasn't financially wanting to do, or $35 a month American plus whatever it costs to ship. Yeah, sure, not a problem. I just got this new job and I don't
Hey,
know where.
Bev. Yeah.
LA.
Oh God. Oh yeah, Sean has a collection of those.
No, I
sent
don't.
them to you. I sent you a few.
You did, and I sent them out into the universe.
I said that LBD sent me.
Oh yeah, is that the Boba Fett one?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool pin.
I sent you the Boba Fett one, and I sent the Ninja Turtles one to our buddy.
There
Vince.
we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Except for it scratches too dang easily.
Wait,
No, dude, it's got a plastic film on it. You peel
yeah,
that
you gotta
off,
take the
it's rad.
plastic film off of it.
Yeah.
That's why I take it off for people because I'm like, not everybody's gonna know you gotta do that.
Yeah, it's got a protector film on it. I find it difficult to get it off. That's why I didn't bother with it. You need nails.
Well, I do it for because most of my pins went into.
I'll just keep it on there. I'll keep it on because it's just gonna get more scratched up inside this box.
You gotta keep it mid.
I got a bag full of buttons, and the ones that I got from you guys and Mitch and stuff. To keep them on there, I actually put super glue in the backing. I'm never gonna wash that bag, anyways. I mean,
I need to get super glue to be honest to put that figure together because I think I know where I'm gonna put it now.
I have a small box of assorted glues and epoxies.
So do I.
Yeah,
I do not.
everybody's channel stickers go in this little envelope.
Jesus Christ, I think this is
I actually have a
explode.
pile on my dresser right now, and I keep looking at it, going, "I really need to find somebody to put it."
I got luau's, all luau stickers in a separate thing, dude. I got like 20
Got a
some
bunch of stuff in here.
luau
There's a
stickers.
bunch of stuff in here. Like,
You know what, guys? I got a bunch here, and you know what? I'm not going to be you. After I'm
actually,
done tonight, I was going to put them on the other side of this glass case here. Oh God, that's old school.
yeah.
Yojo made that.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, what's up, buddy? And hello, Gambiz Gallery.
Hello.
Gambiz.
What's up, Anthony Blazes?
Well,
What's up,
didn't want to get hit with that Marvel.
Yeah.
Assist.
Well, you know, the only other person who, well, you can't mess with the mouse, man.
Oh God, no. Oh, I'm taking my copyrights. Oh, Goofy.
Yeah, I'm surprised Hanna-Barbera hasn't hit me up yet.
Hanna-Barbera's got bigger problems than you.
Yeah.
You want to do another Yogi Bear movie? No? Okay. Hey, boo-boo.
Not even in 3D.
Hi, how can I help?
You can stop. We seem to be getting a lot of new people here. Hello, Shadow God. Ugh, can't even talk. Where did
They
you
may
advertise your
could
channel?
be. They may
Huh?
could be all the same person.
Your son?
Seems to be
Could
getting
be.
a lot of people, which is I'm not
If you
complaining.
notice, a lot of them have shadow in them.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Your son is a teenager, so I mean, he's at that tender age of edgelord. So it'll,
Well, let's just say he may make new profiles to help everyone with their subscribers and the new
So you
names
mean to tell
coming.
me that almost 3 years I've been at this, my subscribers are just basically him sitting there every night going,
I like the Canadian email.
"No, I wouldn't even be upset at that point. I'd be like, you poor kid.
Your dad does nothing with you, does he? You resort to give subscribers to people.
I did. Man, they've announced some crazy stuff. So, okay, we're gonna go over some of those things. Some of it Funko related. Some of it is not Funko related. So definitely we're gonna look at that, and then probably like in good 40 minutes, I'm gonna unbox something that I came in today.
I've already unboxed something that
Ian.
came in this week.
Game Biz is Ian.
Yeah, it's Ian.
I thought it was
Let's
Spectre
see.
at first.
Let's pull this up real quick. Oh wait, the one thing there's a bunch of dumb stuff going around about what people have complaints over turning red or whatever, like the Asian community.
You got to speak up, buddy. We can barely hear you.
I said there's people are talking about how some people in the Asian community are really upset about turning red or whatever because of whatever reason. It's kind of the same thing that happened with Encanto. Like people are like, "We're not Mexican." I was like, "You really don't know about your own culture if you think there's nothing Colombian about that movie." Sorry. And this is the same thing. It's stupid. It was like, so do you want representation or do you not? Like, you can't have it both ways.
I don't know. You see, the only problem I had was if you're an Asian kid in the early 2000s, there wasn't a single kid playing DDR. And I hate to tell you, in Toronto, that was like the go-to game for every Asian kid in Chinatown. There's at least, you could not go, almost every other store, if they had the floor space for it, had a DDR machine there. Whether they were legit DDR machines or not is...
Maybe it was it, but you also got to remember, there's probably a reason for that.
No, I know. I'm being a smartass because, see, Chinatown in Toronto is obviously a lot of traditional shops and traditional stores, but there's a lot of you can get movies that are currently still in theater, if you catch my drift, or
Oh yeah, dude, we used to get those all the time in my neighborhood too.
Yeah.
They come off the back of the
that
truck.
one guy would always be at Burger King. You always find him at Burger King, no matter what. He'd be there.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like Anime Extreme, man. It's just full of. If that place ever got it caught on fire, it would just be black smoke. There's so much vinyl in there.
Let's see. There's like a few things that popped up. I'm gonna assume while I was sleeping. So people are starting to get the Ninja Turtle stuff in hand.
Really?
Yeah, I saw
Um,
that. They look pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about trying to get a couple packs of the new ones that are coming out at the end of the month.
The Scooby Doo.
Yeah, I kind of
Well,
want that red beard.
well, my plan is I'm gonna go for Scooby Doo, and I'm gonna get a few packs, and then whatever I get, I'm just gonna loll over Mitch for about 6 months, maybe
Well,
9 months.
you could just trade with him, considering that he's a Scooby Doo fan.
No,
And
no,
you're,
that's the whole point. No, no, no. I want to feed on the suffering first, then give him what he wants.
I can see Sean buying like 20 booster packs or whatever the hell they are.
That's messed up.
I'll just drain my credit cards.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it was Chris from Gasolcast spent 260. I want to say,
$60 on
and,
Transformers.
got all the redeemables.
He didn't get them all. I think he had to trade for the Bumblebee and something else. I think.
Oh yeah,
Pretty much
yeah.
all of them.
He
So-
still got them all though.
I gotta admit one thing. This was the one I thought looked the worst in the actual NFT. It looks
It
good
still
in
looks-
person. It looks okay.
I still think it
No.
looks stupid.
Well, no, what I'm saying in comparison to the NFT, it looks a lot better. Like the NFT.
Well, the NFT didn't it actually move though? Was it like radiating or something like that?
I don't know about that, but I know that I just didn't like the look of it, so it doesn't look bad in person. This is okay. I'm not, like I said, I don't really care too much for the whole.
It's all right.
This is like probably one of my favorite ones out of that whole line.
Joan just Shredder.
Yes. Well, we all know how you describe yourself to find yourself the other day.
I kind of like the Freddy Funko because he's got the little Ninja Turtle book bag, the shell.
Yeah.
This thing, Jesus Christ, man! Like, I know somebody who has like the whole noodle set, basically, no matter what anime it is. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know people were doing that. I was like, oh, that's interesting. This I did.
Oh yes, the Emerald City Comic Con, which is ironic because it's usually done on March because it's supposed to be Irish.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's I actually I think I got a pop for free from Mitch one time, and because I had the shared one. Somebody gifted me the shared one. He's like, oh, I have that thing. And he's like, oh, but I have the consticker. You want it? I'm like, yeah, sure. It was one of my favorite characters from Fairy Tail.
Yeah.
And the thing is, just for some reason, just recently shot up to like $90 from like to be like $3 pop or something for a consticker.
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Anime pops, man, they're good.
Oh, dude, but
investment.
that thing was stagnant
Super
like
pop.
for the whole time I've known Mitch, because that was like close to the beginning, and then like it just like in the past month or two or something like that, it went crazy.
What's up, Lisa?
Hey, Lisa, how's it
Yeah.
hanging?
This is
Oh,
a bored
yeah,
child.
really?
I'm gonna assume bored child is also. That's funny.
Boy, now
You know
I don't
what?
know if there's two in the other room collabing together right now.
Oh, there you go.
We could just put them in a timeout and see how many panels they actually have.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
And then you accidentally time out somebody that's real.
Oh, the tickets went on sale now. I wasn't really paying attention to it. I just saw ECCC.
Board
There we
child,
go.
board
So
counts.
I've timed out board child and board child with 4 counts. Let's see how far we can keep this going.
At least 2 more times, right?
Let's see what else we got. Let's just do this because we're gonna be here all day doing that. And nope.
That
This
is all
thing.
the space for Casey Jones.
So this thing dropped it dropped originally without. It wasn't on the website. You had to go through your email to get it apparently. And I picked it up, and then I started getting messages from everyone late out after the fact, 3-4 hours after I already had ordered it. I was like, thanks, I appreciate it, but for some reason I got an early link, I guess, from GameStop themselves. This is the first, I believe this is the first Power Ranger helmet that has actual electronics in it. believe it has lights and sound.
Very cool.
Yeah, because the other ones are all like basic; they don't have anything.
So,
At least I don't.
no, I was just gonna say, I always wonder when are they gonna start releasing the costumes?
The costumes, I don't think ever. What
I
is
want
this?
this. I really do want this.
This?
Bigfoot. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's a new one.
Yeah, it's an HQ exclusive.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
Our connection, I don't think is not a chance. So I'm not even gonna. I
no,
won't
it's
even ask.
HQ now.
Yeah.
He's in Hollywood, which is
Hollywood.
different.
Close enough. It's all West Coast. Just drive. Follow the ocean up.
No, but I know somebody who lives close to HQ. They just told me that they live close to HQ.
Oh man.
I
Yeah,
can't remember who the hell it is right now. That's the crazy part.
I found out some kid that I beat up in grade school lives in Everett. So
Oh,
I could be like, hey, remember all the time I beat you up? I'm sorry. Could you go to HQ for me?
these sodas, man. Honestly, I think this is whatever. This is probably better in metallic. I get that.
Yeah.
Only problem I have with this is you'll probably be able to weigh these almost in your hand and know which one's which.
Yeah, but it's metallic painted. It's not metallic by
It
weight.
still makes a difference. Trust me, I've done it.
I don't think so.
I've
man.
done it.
I don't think so.
I've done it with metallic, and I've done it with the flocked. It makes
Well,
a
it's
difference.
because you're missing an arm, so your sensitivity in that one hand is better.
Whatever. I know some people are actually. I've heard somebody excited about this, but they kind of just want the common. They don't really care for the black light.
Yeah, I think I'll get those 2 Star Wars when they actually release. I ain't pre-ordering them.
Now this. Oh man, I feel bad for anybody who's a Boba Fett fan. Quick draw. How you doing?
I don't want the chase at all. I think the chase is stupid.
I
I'll
just
take
think in general, considering that we haven't had a diecast in like what is it, almost like a month or two,
Mm.
something like that, and then boom, you get hit with the Star Wars. My question is it going to be a bobblehead? And if it is, what the hell? How?
I don't think it's gonna be a
I don't
bobblehead.
think so.
If it
not
is,
a
it's gonna have like a
action figure.
miniature car spring in it.
That's what I was gonna say. Like that spring's got to be heavy duty, man.
Since it's die-cast, they might be able to get around the licensing.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Still, man, that's gonna be okay. If you're able to buy 2, that's $100 plus whatever it is for. Like, put it this way: for somebody like myself in Canada,
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Well,
it's
apparently
not.
this guy-
It's too much. It's too much
Yeah,
of a
'cause you
gamble.
Yeah, because you can't get the Funko Shop to send it to your place, so you can't utilize the free shipping.
Well, and
He's got to have that to his reshipper.
Like,
It's gonna ship it again.
yeah, it'd be free shipping to the reshipper, but then like how much is it going to cost you to actually ship that?
And it's heavy.
Well, when I got the Batman cost me like normally it'd be $22, $23. The Batman cost me over 40.
Yeah.
I still don't really care for this chase or whatever it is. It's like,
And Mitch just said $50 retail with a chase is ridiculous. Just saying.
it is kind of ridiculous, but it also deters people from trying to get it. So
No, it's ridiculous. It's, making an unpainted Boba Fett a chase.
at least if they would have
Actually, no. That's smart. You're saving money on the paint job and
They're just bagging on morons to pay the money to get it.
I'm still waiting for them to go. Hey, watch this. I'm gonna wipe my backside with this, and we'll call it a chase and see if people will buy it.
Actually, go back to the pictures of that. Does it say chase on the plastic? I didn't see.
I didn't see the word chase on it. I saw it on the box, I believe.
No, it doesn't. It just shows you.
Yeah.
Oh no, it does on the box here. Oh no, is that the back of the box?
No, it's on the front.
No, because this is a box, but it's trying to see like what angle it's. I think this is the back of the box.
Yeah, screw that. If I want it to chase, I'll just buy 2 of the commons and
Wait.
paint stripper.
Hey, Master Kung Fu, could you tell the if that's a chase by the weight?
Master Gun Phil.
No, that weight's a little bit. That little weight's a little bit different.
I just see him go. You'll see, grasshopper.
Although we could try that when if I end up getting it, we can give it.
You got a 50-50 chance of being right.
See, I told you. See,
Well, I've done it, but I've done it with one of my cases of 6. I've done that before. Without
You
doing
have one
the.
chance of being right.
Let's see.
Statistically, it's not that improbable.
Yeah, I like that Scooby Doo Redbeard.
Now since so obviously we know which one.
So it's agreed. We all get as many as we can, and then if we get whatever Mitch wants, we hold it over his head for a minimum of 6 months.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Gassocast, look
if I get one that Mitch wants, I'll be like, hey, how do you like that Captain Rex?
So I'm gonna pose a question to our buddy in the chat, Mitch. Which one is the one that you want?
All of them.
Yeah, that's a.
Okay, which ones are you hoping for? Because come on, let's be honest. If you want
all of them,
it'll be hard.
It's going to be really hard to get the Freddy Funko Captain Cutler. Is that one? Because I heard there's a lot in that set. Like the card count in that set is more than any other.
So Mitch responded to 2 things. One, he responded to my comment with I'm guessing an angry emoji, and then he said, I will collect the whole line. You know this.
Yeah. Even the blind guy saw that coming.
I want to know how long did it take him to do that.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Excuse me, it's Mitch. He'll have it within the first week, and he'll most likely pay a price that he would rather not talk about.
I'm just saying.
He have the second mortgage.
This is a lazy chase right here, and I haven't seen Has there been a soda that's a store exclusive that's not in Tim and Earth?
LBD can tell the difference in weight on that one. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's no glasses, no problem.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
even better. He can lick the side of the can and go, Chase.
These pre-orders. I know there's something.
Hold on a second. I need that Black Orchid because I'm trying to do Justice League Dark, and so far, if I have her, the only one I would need left is there's Deadman, Dr. Fate, John Constantine, Zatanna. So yeah, Black Orchid. That would be the whole Justice League Dark.
Now,
I think we got Deadman.
They haven't really said which ward of these is going to be exclusive to. Are you
going to try the Earth Day pops?
No, yeah.
So we just need to know where they're going to be dropped.
Oh, it's probably going to be like Box Lunch and Hot Topic, right?
Yeah,
possible, but if I can get a Black Orchid, that would be great because then I'll have the whole Justice League Dark.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think you'll have a problem getting that one.
Yeah.
One that'll probably
I don't think it's popular enough.
It'll probably be Gandalf the White and Moana. I think those are going to be the harder ones. Because the Moana pops are expensive, especially like I think Tafiti is one of the more expensive ones in that line.
I'll take your word for it. You know me, man. I don't really watch Disney movies.
Well, I have a kid, so I know.
Roger Rabbit.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Nice.
You know, it's funny when he thought he found Jessica Rabbit, and she's like, "Oh man, I've worked with people like that."
So the original Tafiti,
yeah,
Tafiti is $75.
Huh.
So I know anybody who doesn't have a Tafiti in their collection. Mind you, the original Tafiti obviously wasn't flocked, which is kind of an oversight. So that's going to be interesting for sure.
Well,
it looks like Bev wants Friend Bear. I don't see you having trouble getting it, but don't take.
Well, that's a Walmart one, so that might be a little difficult because she's in Canada with me.
Oh, in Canada, yeah, but I'm sure she can probably grab it here.
Bev, if I'm able to get one, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I have some. I know some people in the States that might be able to assist me with it.
I go to Walmart at least 6 out of 7 days a week, so I may.
There you go.
Well, of course, isn't that like church for people that live in trailers?
No,
Yeah,
no.
go
Walmart's in every day. Target is where you have to get fancy.
It's like it's like in college. IKEA is basically your place of worship for cheap food. 50-cent hot dogs. Let's be honest. You're not gonna find a cheaper dinner. I've actually known people that in college took girls to IKEA as a date.
Yeah, baby, I spent a whole $5.50 tonight. You had 10.
Dude, okay, when you're in college, you have no furniture. So I've known people in college would take a girl and say, "So what do you need for
Apparently,
your place?"
Grandma Funko says she needs all of these. They haven't been so excited for it release in a while. Which is surprising because I know how massive her collection is. She's got a lot of Funkos.
But I
Sean.
still, like I said, I still want that black orchid.
Somebody sent me this. I was like, I don't really do these, but these actually don't look so bad.
Really? I always thought you'd be like Lord Helmet with those.
Are they 6 inches or
I
3
don't know.
3/4?
I think 3 3/4.
They're like the
Yeah.
size of the GI Joes from when we were kids, or at least when I
Yeah,
was a
if
kid.
they were the
Like,
6-inch ones, I probably still wouldn't get it because they're probably expensive as hell.
Yeah. But
But I
still,
do
like
like
you would
that.
at least have more. You probably have more interest in it, if anything.
Yeah, I
I
have more
went
interest.
through this.
I would just want the Captain Rex though.
I
so
can't really see all that, but
I did, and mostly all the Demon Slayer stuff were keychains.
yeah. I saw like the interesting stuff was like stuff I didn't care for, so I was like, eh. And honestly, it's so tiny that I wouldn't be able to read it to you guys. So,
I can.
well, and then you pull it up, sir.
Fine,
Bunch of more minis being announced. You got
Ooh,
you blind mofo.
I want that.
Dude,
Not
this
you,
right
Adrian.
here. These are actually pretty interesting. I would want this, obviously, the Spider-Man, and maybe
Yeah.
Thor.
Oh, I'm definitely getting those.
And you know what? Just for the hell of it, and I'm surprised this isn't a glow. Maybe it's like a secret glow again.
So, hey
I
guys,
bet,
can
I
I
bet you it'll be like there'll probably be like a store exclusive one.
Yeah,
can
probably.
I interrupt for just a second? I just got a
Yeah, go
message.
ahead.
So a friend of mine bought 4 of the Ninja Turtles 6-pack that was being sold by the Funko Shop
Oh,
here
Christ.
in Canada. He got 2 Leonardo chases and 2 Rocksteady chases.
Oh,
ouch.
Ouch. Well,
Well, I
considering
mean, if you find the right people, you can trade.
yeah,
Well, my comment was almost everybody I know that's bought in one of those has gotten a Leonardo.
Yep.
that's true.
Or
I
Raphael. Raphael is popular too.
haven't seen Raphael a lot actually. I see
Like
more.
the first
I
4
see more
eyes.
Mikeys. I see Mikeys and Leos. That's what I see, and Bebop or Rocksteady.
Well, the common thread I've seen has been Leo with most people.
Mhm.
and I heard that it's not 10,000 piece. I heard it's more like 20,000 piece.
Wait, you mean Funko fudged the numbers? That doesn't sound like them.
No.
Yeah, they did.
The
I guess
one-
at least 10,000 here and 10,000 over in the UK.
The one that Mitch showed us last week. Oh, also, Sean, since we got I don't know who's in the chat, but just in case, you want to post that link again?
Yeah.
For this week.
Sorry, say that what?
Post that link again for Monday.
The link for the giveaway.
Oh yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
Monday.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm doing like 2 things for you, and now I'm adding another thing on there.
The other one's more for you because you're the one who made the comment. So
Give me a moment.
these are gonna go black light. Honestly, I guess the Killmonger looks better under the black light because it looked really bad just by itself.
Oh, you mean Oompa Loompa?
Yeah, like if it's not in the black light, honestly, it's a terrible looking pop. You basically can never take that thing out of the black light or you're gonna scare someone. The rest are okay in general. Nothing too
Oompa
crazy.
Loompa forever.
When you take the glasses off, it's a normal person. Take the
Killed
glasses.
my uncle for the.
Oh, there's a better look at that Bigfoot.
Yeah.
What's different?
It's flocked.
The original one's not flocked?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So I'm sure somebody at Funko was like, "Hey, we never made this flock." You're right.
Money.
Sean, do you know anything about this? I know a little bit about it, and you can kind of tell a little bit how different the design is in the eyes and obviously
Oh, the
blood.
manga version.
So back in the early 2000s, they were doing different storytellings of characters in different styles, and there was a manga verse Spider-Man, which was basically about this. I think it was a girl. Again, I'm going back over like 18 years now. There was a girl. She was part of a ninja clan of, get this, spiders, and her clan was wiped out, but her
Okay.
by another clan that was basically like the Venom clan.
Oh,
Which,
feminine.
yeah, clearly someone's like, "Ah, well, gotta do a manga. So how are we gonna do this? Well, we can't do magical schoolgirl. That wouldn't work. Slice of life. No, that's not going to be appropriate. Hentai. Maybe. No, you know what? We'll stick with your classic
But here's
origin
the
story.
thing. I think it would have worked better now because how popular
Yeah.
anime is, and I think they would have put a little bit more effort into it. Like probably done.
I don't know. That story's been told so many times, though. One clan destroys another clan, wipes out.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Though.
Not even in manga. Every story.
Yeah, every story. Like,
Lone survivor as a child comes back 20 years later.
I mean, they just did it. They just did that with the what was it? The that last Mortal Kombat movie with Sub-Zero and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scorpion.
Yep. Well, I'm not saying
That
you're
movie's
wrong,
over
man.
here somewhere.
It's there's a thing online called the Evil Lords list. In one of the things, it's like, yeah, if there's a child survivor, I'm going to make sure he gets proper education as well as every chance and opportunity. Therefore, he doesn't come back later and try to kill me.
So this thing, and that was announced, and oh my god,
You know that morning? Okay, so the morning, I, like an idiot, stayed up late. I figured my day off. I'm going to sleep in. I turn my phone off. I wake up. There's Mitch. There's a few other people. It's like, not first thing in the morning. It's like, Jeffrey, what? Huh? And then I see the link and I click on the link. It's not even available yet. What? Yeah, for the record, if you message me first thing in the morning, there's like a 10-minute period where my brain doesn't process things. So I see words, I see sentences, but they don't kind of make sense to me.
Yeah, I've called you in the morning before. It's always an interesting time.
I bet you when you see that, you start doing your evil like.
No, actually, what I did was I got up, I pulled up an Excel sheet, and basically, whoever asked me got put in the order that they asked. So I'll be able to help people as they come in. Because it was such the last time it wasn't a problem because I remembered the last four people, like the first four people. But when it started getting up to 7, I was like, okay, I need to stop. I need to sit down and figure this out because I can't just say, oh yeah, sure. And then look and go, oh wow, I promised.
There's
12.
going to be 4 of them, correct?
No,
One
there's going to be three altogether for each house.
I thought there was 4 houses.
Yeah, there's more than 3 houses in there.
Oh, there's 4. See, I again,
I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but I think
No,
that's
I'm not really Harry Potter either. I thought I saw 4 of them. My bad.
well, yeah, isn't there Bubbles, Blossom, and something else?
I just know one's called Slytherin or something like that.
You got Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and
Hufflepuff. I thought it was Hufflepuff.
what's the other one? Is there another one?
I don't know. Maybe Dingleberry. Like, yeah.
I don't know. If anybody's a Harry Potter fan in the chat, let us know.
And by the way, by letting us know, message LBD on Instagram, okay?
Hufflepuff.
Yep.
No, I mean let us know now. If the time passes and we get off here, at that point it's over.
No. Don't he doesn't. Any hour of the day is fine.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
if you don't have his phone number, just call him. Just message me, and I'll gladly pass it along.
Oh, I'll be passing your number along right after that.
Go right ahead. Half my team has my phone number, so it would.
Bev said that Jeffrey as Ram is still there.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, I have that list up that you weren't able to read.
Okay.
Okay, but Jeremy, how many lights are there? Star Trek reference.
Yeah. Jeremy said there's
in the house.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, if anybody missed it, this thing was like half off for 2 days ago. It's
What?
insane. The Spider-Man helmet, it was like 50% off. It was 50% off. I sent it to a few people that I know that wanted it.
I
I'm
was
gonna
fat.
pull up the thing that Sean has off now. We pretty
So,
much
Hold on.
it was 50
I got it
bucks.
right here.
Why do you think I like Batman? It stretches over my face. I don't have
it
to
was
worry
like
about it in the head.
55. I don't like that because it's a little bit more expensive.
Actually, hold on.
than-
I shared the wrong screen. Hold on. My apologies. 1 second here.
Okay. There are 4 houses. Yeah. So we got Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and what's the other one?
I don't know. I mean, if only if we had a way of looking these things up, like some vast network of machines connected together.
Cinderella's castle. Right, they done that
All
already.
right, there we go. I'm ready when you are. Let me know when it's up. 'cause I
Oh,
have it open.
Ravenclaw. There we go. That's what it was.
Ravenclaw. Okay.
That's
All
like the oddball out of the whole thing.
All right, so here we are. We got comic covers, Marvel Iron Man Skrull. So I'm guessing that's for Secret Wars. We got Funko plush, ST4 something. Doesn't really say what it is specifically. Then we have another keychain, Demon Slayer, Anuski. Then we have Elvis Christmas album Funko Pop. So clearly we know who's going to get that. Another Funko Mystery Mini Demon Slayer. That's going to be fun. Might do a box of those. Funko NBA Cover Slam, Jason Williams, another Demon Slayer Nezuko keychain, Slam Tracy McGrady for NBA. Then we have Comic Cover DC, Harley / Ace. Not
Yeah.
sure what that's about.
Ace the Bat Home.
Yeah, but it also says Harley on there too. So,
Yeah,
NBA
yeah.
Slam, Sean Kemp. Then we have Funko Pop Moment Baby Shower, Pop 13, maybe a Friends thing would be my guess. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Flocked, another Demon Slayer keychain, Tanjiro. And that seems to be all.
Your friend Tanjiro.
Pass on all.
My friend
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro.
Dun, dun, dun.
I can't play it.
See, I'm not the only one that hears it.
No, I can keep imagining it. So it's stuck in people's heads that way.
It's stuck in my head. Especially when singing it now, I can hear is
That's
Like that song by
We can make
Daft
music.
Punk, "Get Lucky Tonight." All like when they get into the synth pop, it sounds like they're saying, "Let's go get Mexican." So every time I hear that chorus line, it's like, "Let's go get Mexican." Let's go.
Did Mitch say he was going to a game today?
Another one?
I don't know.
Mitch, if you're here, say something. 'Cause I know you're probably just
if you're
getting out of work.
responsive, put up 2 fingers.
Blink twice.
I'm just asking because he might actually like what came in here. Because for a while, this thing was like online. I think it was like $80, and then I guess they re-released it.
Oh.
And it's
Well, I
something
mean, who knows? I mean, Mitch could be available. He could be at work. He could be heading home. He could be fighting another immortal.
he's fighting another immortal, so he's on the other side. What are they called again?
He's a Highlander.
Well, no, the Highlander was where Duncan McLeod was. We have no idea what Mitch is. Mitch is like Ramirez. He's a Spaniard with a Scottish accent. Go figure. Sorry, a Spaniard with a samurai sword with a Scottish accent.
Wrong Ramirez. That's Richard. Never mind. Wrong guy.
And for the record, Highlander 2 never happened.
Mitch from Clan Mitch and Collectibles.
Can we not use clan in that? He's in the wrong state for that. Definitely in the wrong part of the United States to use that word.
Jesus.
Hey, man.
Hey guys, check private chat when you get a chance.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Sorry, chat. I really wish you could see that. And if you'd like to know what we're talking about, message me afterwards, and I'll gladly share it with you. But not on the live stream.
So I have a question for probably this is probably for more for Mitch and I'm not for Mitch. For I'm taking out this item out of the box.
Mhm.
For Sean and for Quick Draw, I think you guys might have the most experience with something like this. How difficult is glow paint?
How difficult is what?
Glow
Yeah.
paint.
Glow paint?
Yes.
Glow paint.
It's not that
I
difficult.
think I think it'd be difficult if you brush it on. You probably will see the brush strokes. I would say most likely you need to use an airbrush.
Well, the other thing too is you also have to do it you have to use a black light when you're doing it because you need to see where you're putting it.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, there's a reason why I'm asking because
it's both actually black light and glow paint. You want to use a airbrush.
Also,
be
you want to get painter's tape, but you also want to get like the thick stuff and the thin stuff. So you
Well, I think I'm gonna need a lot of the thin stuff considering what I'm about to show you guys.
Okay, but I'm just giving you an idea that you're gonna have to like seriously tape everything up properly.
Yeah, I might have to get a professional to do it then because I just saw.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much I didn't know how large or how small the figure was gonna be,
Okay.
and the spaces where I need it is pretty small considering compared to the rest of it.
Yeah, buddy. I know how handy capable you are, but I don't think that's gonna work for you.
There you
Not
go.
with.
Oh, I get. Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hell, even I can do that.
Talking about the arrow in his eyes. You want glowing?
The arrow is all that the arrows on his hands and his head and the eyes. Yeah. Other than and maybe even because he's sitting on, you can't really see it. Well, I can tilt it. You can probably see it. He's also sitting on a thing of air. That might be a good thing to get glow. Either that or put on.
Well, no, the air. The only way you'd be able to get that to glow is you'd have to paint it from the inside. Because if you paint it on the outside, it's not going to look as translucent. It's going to just look like a.
What I'm probably gonna do then, I can probably just attach a light to the bottom, depending where I put it. Because if I'm gonna put it on a glass display, I can probably put a light on the bottom.
But for that, yeah, you'd have to tape it up really good.
Yeah. But this thing would look amazing. Like I know, like I said, last time I saw this thing, somebody was charging like $80 for it.
Actually, I stand corrected. You don't. You could just get a glow in the dark pen. Like you know the Gundam pens that they use for models.
I haven't never done the Gundam. I've only done
Okay, well,
Zoids.
Gundam sells paint markers for specifically for Gundams for like coloring and silvering and all that crap.
Yeah,
you could probably find a glow in the dark one. It would have the same effect, but you would still have to be very,
very careful. Yeah,
very careful and do lots of
test runs,
layers.
Well, yeah. I think two would be enough.
Well, it's not like
personally, I would find something first. I'd see if it would stick to vinyl first, because vinyl than plastic considerably.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just sneeze?
No.
I dropped something.
I dropped something, but I'm looking up the.
Actually,
since you like to make the comment, if only there was this network of, machines that help us find stuff. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
Oh, he's graduating.
Yeah, a paint pen will be a lot easier for you.
Yeah.
Gundam Marker EX. Let's see.
What the Gundam style?
Open condom style. What?
It's okay. You wouldn't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, this is silver. That's not what I'm looking for. Maybe this one.
By the way, did anybody watch Bearded Pop's most recent video?
No,
yeah.
He opened up a Funko Illuminati package.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you sent him the wrong one.
I did send him the wrong one, then I sent him the right one.
Oh, okay.
And then I told him the one that I sent him by accident because he's like, well, I can just ship it back to you. And I was going, okay, so before you guys understand, if you watch Adam's newest video, one night, the night that I cut the stream early, I went up and got a this Stay Puft Mini with the pizza slice. However, they had an extra one, so I picked up both. So I messaged Adam because he had mentioned it later that week that he was looking for it. So I was like, yeah, hey, dude, since you basically did a shout out on his live stream for my channel. You know, is there anything? Do you want this? He's like, yeah, sure, okay. So I had a friend come over who said he would ship it out for me because I was busy that day. I said, yeah, it's the one on the table. Just grab it there and put it in the box. So he grabs it, put it in the box, takes it away. Well, the next morning I get up and I'm looking at my shelf going, there's 2 mini puffs that are the same. What? And then I went, oh crap, wrong one. So I messaged Adam literally the next day. Went, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And he's like, well, I can ship it back to you. I said, no, it's okay. I already ordered a new one online. It'll be here tomorrow. For what it's going to cost for you to ship it back to me, we'll figure something out later. So I sent out the proper one to him, and I wasn't expecting him to do a video for it, but he did, and he got to experience the packing skills and abilities of.
I gotta see that. Oh man, honestly, it makes me want to pull it up now.
No.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to open it up and be totally confused because I knew you told me you sent the wrong one, and I wanted to see that video of him just like, what the hell?
No, I told him. Apparently, he's got plans for it. I don't know exactly what it is, but like I said, I told him I said do a giveaway or something because it would have cost for me to get a replacement. It cost me just under $18 for him to send it back to me. Would have been 24.
Right.
So what's the point?
Yeah. So interesting.
So I messed up. My mistake. So not much I can do about it.
Yeah. So did you guys get anything new this week?
Well, what I just opened.
I actually did, but I made a video of it already, so it's out there.
Gotcha.
Yes. So quick draw, you.
A Boba Fett plushie.
Wait. Is that the one at the police station they asked you where, you know?
Yeah.
Can you show us on the Boba Fett where Lucas hurt you? Here and here. I'm sure that dog got a lot of use after episode 1. Can you show us where he hurt your childhood?
I didn't mind episode 1. It was the other ones.
Yeah, but quick draw, there's like 10 years difference between you and I. When I saw episode 1, I had already had a decade's worth of the first three.
I was born in '83, so
Oh, okay.
I was Return of the Jedi. So
Why did I think you were born in 91?
I was gonna say 10 years, but you're only like 3 years apart.
Yeah, no, we're like 2, right? You just turn 40?
Yeah, you're about the same. Ironically enough, you're about the same age as my brother was. So yeah, there's about 2.5 years difference.
Yeah.
But no, I thought you were born in 91 for some reason.
No, I'm the youngest one here.
Because I look young, that's why.
Well, I mean, since you got that Defender's haircut.
Defender's haircut.
Yeah.
By the way, were the charges dropped?
What charges?
Ah, good man. You're right. What charges?
Nice answer, sir. Nice answer. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I didn't. I'm waiting for the day when one day somebody's line gets crossed somewhere, and at which point we're just going to be sitting there taking stock of all the crap we've done to each other.
You don't know what happened.
Oh man.
Actually, you guys, I mentioned this earlier, but Quick Draw and Andrew aren't aware of it. So yesterday, I went to a bar with some coworkers because one of my coworkers' husbands was playing at this. It's like an English-Irish pub.
Mm-hmm.
And so I look at my phone, and a good friend of mine who just happens to be my ex-boss at my old job puts on that she's at the same bar as I'm at. Now, this bar, the way it's shaped, like the floor space is like the letter L. So she's at the top of where the L would be. I'm sitting at the bottom. So we can't see each other because the bar is in between. She's like, I'm by the stage. Huh. So I get up, I walk over, and there she is with another friend of mine, and we shoot the shit. And later that night, we're talking, and I go back to my table, and my boss is there. I said, funniest thing. She goes, what? I said, my old boss is actually over on the other side of the room. And she goes, really? You should invite her over. No. I have not having that problem. No.
Also, did you mean to call us yesterday?
Oh, yeah. I want to show you what was going I want to show you how packed the place was.
I was about to say, I was like, this is so random.
Well, I was going to say something and I realized it's too loud. You ain't going to hear shit. I can be calling you going, oh my God, they're killing me. And you just, all you'd hear is Irish music in the background and fiddles.
Sounds like he's having a great time.
Look, his hands are waving in excitement.
Why were they screaming they're killing me? Is that what they reenacting when the English invaded Ireland?
I ain't touching that one. I remember once I said, it's funny, the English treat Ireland like the U.S. treats Mexico. And one of the people that was Irish, this was years ago, and one of the people that was Irish goes, what did you say? And I said, no, think about it. And he's sitting there and he's like, oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Well,
It's funny.
well, a lot of Americans are English, so they're just going by heritage.
So he's like, and what's Scotland? I said, Canada. We're caught in that awkward in between.
Oh man. Ooh. Oh, I finally packed this giant ass box. I think this thing's got to weigh like 20 pounds, man. It's insane. At least this time I got the right measurements. Jesus. Last time,
huh? Just ship it out already, lad.
you know how much it's gonna cost to ship that thing? $140.
You know, it would have been a lot cheaper if you'd done it already.
Makes no sense.
$140.
It's going out of the country. That's why.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Andrews. I was like,
No. Andrew's box, no. Andrew's box.
What the hell? Just stick a brick in there or something? Is there something I don't know?
At this point, it's cheaper for Andrew to have somebody drive over and pick it up.
He's got some more.
Right now.
He's got some spare organs he's sending you.
No, I think Andrew's box is probably only gonna weigh maybe good 10 pounds, maybe.
Oh, I'm used to 10 pounds.
Yeah, and it's not gonna cost me close to $100 to ship it in the States. Okay?
I was gonna say, Sean's was like 15 pounds or 16 pounds. And it cost me $74. I was like, what country are you sending that to?
Oh, yeah, it's not going to Canada. What was I gonna say? Speaking of that, speaking of boxes, I don't remember if I told I told Sean, but Andrew doesn't know what the hell we're sending him. Basically, we accidentally ordered 2 of the item, so I had to get rid of the second one, and it just finally sold, and so I had forgot I put it down for UPS. So to get UPS pickup, you have to pay $3, right?
Okay.
And then earlier, about a week ago or 2, when I did one of my whatnot auctions, I had put extra boxes out for USPS. And a lady literally knocked on my door, and she made some really nasty comments before she knocked on my door. I guess she didn't think I would hear her. And when she knocked on my door and complained about the extra box, she's like, next time I'm only going to take the amount that you put down. I'm not going to take all these. I was like, okay, fine. And I just closed the door. I was half asleep. I gave 2 shits. So coming around back to now, right? I've been putting basically the exact number so she doesn't whine or complain, or actually put 2 extra usually just in case I sell something in the middle of the night, which has happened to me a few times. So I put 2 extra boxes forward. And yesterday, she decides that instead of taking the 4 first class packages that I left out there, she also takes my UPS package that's supposed to get picked up, which the labels obviously are completely different, right? And if that was a post office, for the post office, it would have been a priority, which should have a giant P on it, right? And I left the label showing just in case, so she wouldn't take it. She still took it. I had to go pick it up today just to drop it off at UPS. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, how hard is it to look at a label?
You know what the irony is too? Is thinking about it now that I'm not working, because I remember you telling me this at work. Whether you had 6 boxes or 2 boxes, or regardless of the amount, even if you put down 2 and you put down 3, at the end of the day, whether she takes the 3 now or takes 2 and comes back for a second load the next day, it's to her benefit just to take all 3.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, but it's one of those things. I was like, and then I finally just asked for the messenger bag stuff. Like there's basically a like you can get like bags and stuff, so you can like just put all the boxes in.
Yeah.
And they've been telling me to do that for a while. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do that. And
Yeah.
next time she comes around, all I gotta do is have that bag out there.
No, and I get it completely. I'm just my logic of the situation is that okay, so you don't want to carry this. All right, cool, I get it. We all have things we don't like to do. I can appreciate that, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to take it. So just do it. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
LBD's the endurance anti-class.
well, it's like when I get a bunch of boxes and I have to take the garbage out and I'm leaving the house. It's like, well, if I leave the house and I don't take a box down with me when I go downstairs, that just means one more trip later. So why don't I just suck it up and do it now?
Yeah. I get
That's why
that.
when I have to take boxes downstairs, I make sure the box is like all the garbage is in it. It's sealed up so it's not going to break open, and then I let gravity do the work for me.
I
Push
got
it
lucky. I
downstairs.
got lucky last time. They fuck. I spaced out. But well, I got lucky this time with that package because, like I said, it was a sale, and then I called them right away, and they had it. I guess somebody was smart enough to notice that it wasn't a postal package, and then they were like, "Oh, we can send it back with it, or you can come get it." I was like, "You know what? I'd rather go get it, considering how shitty it can be." To
Hmm.
Oh, she
You already
also.
messed up once. Let's not do it again.
basically, yeah.
I wouldn't use those words though. I'd rephrase.
Well, PG.
Oh no, I didn't say that to them. I was
Oh
like,
no,
"Nah."
no, I know you wouldn't.
Yeah.
I've had, I've had,
I'd rather
hey,
take it
look,
out.
I've had agents at my job that have told customers, okay, for instance, I can't go into the details, but the outline is customer calls up, there's something on file that's not exactly going to make the person happy. And technically the agent doesn't have to say anything. All they could say is, okay, I'll take your request and make sure we get it done as quickly as possible for you. End of story. And then that customer can find out when they get the call back from the higher up to explain why their particular request was not fulfilled. Some agents take it upon themselves to read it and go, basically, well, it says here you're a big poopy head and we're not going to do it. Yeah, and then I get these messages. So I read the note and the customer is now upset with me. What do I do? I'd go back 2 minutes into the past and slap your past self for reading that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta,
The
read the
first
room.
ever Marvel comic at a 9.4 just sold for $2.4 million.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
Crazy.
Damn.
I want to know how the hell a comic book from 1939 got a 9.4 grade.
You probably never left a safe. Somebody probably at Marvel kept it.
Because back in those days, people didn't treat comics like they do now. Like they rolled them up, put them in their back pocket. A lot of them got destroyed.
Mhm.
For a 9.4, man, somebody like really took care of that thing. They
Yeah, but don't forget, even now they're still finding what they call unsold stock, where literally it's just sitting in a box, pressed
still
against.
from 1939, you would have think the pages got yellowed a little bit.
No, because if okay, let's say it's in a box
No.
pressed against a bunch of other stuff. The only thing that's going to yellow is the top pages because the air's not going to be able to get into the
Yeah.
rest of them.
The elements aren't getting to it.
Yeah, it's like when I worked at the used bookstore and we used to buy estate sales, and Time magazine and Life magazine were like the big things of the 30s and 40s. We'd get cases and cases of these magazines, and because they were so tightly packed together, the only yellowing was at the top of the pages. The rest of it was like brand new, like it just came off the print. And unfortunately, they're really, aside from like big name dates, like the assassination of Kennedy, the end of World War I, end of World War II, things like that. Those particular issues are worth something, but the regular ones, not so much. Used to donate to a lot of libraries.
I don't know.
Lisa wants to know, was it white pages?
I can't see the actual comic book like to
Hmm.
read on
Yeah.
to read the label to see if it said white pages.
Yeah.
We're gonna assume from that era, and if it's the first one, I don't think they went color.
No, probably black and white.
Yeah.
You
Especially
see,
what you said that what year was it? 1930.
it's 1939 is when it was published.
Okay, so
Yeah, it says
1930.
off white pages, 9.4 off white pages.
Yeah. See? And don't forget 1939. What happened during 1939?
Depression.
Or
Yep. End of the Depression, the beginning of the war. So colored ink would have been at a premium.
Yep.
Would have been a luxury item.
Yeah.
If Mitch was here, he'd be able to.
Well, she should be getting home soon.
If Mitch was here, he could tell us, what it was like then.
Right.
Give us explicit details if we're really there.
You know what's crazy? I think about stuff like that, and then I remember that my family wasn't here for most of that. Seriously, my family, my mom is first generation, like that moved here as a teenager. Both my parents moved here as teenagers.
Actually, no, you would be first generation.
No, I said first generation of that left the country.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like for your family, you'd be a first generation
Yeah,
American.
I'm
Just
first
like I'm a
generation
first generation Canadian on my dad's side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know I'm first generation born here for sure. Yeah.
And quick draw. I mean, I'm guessing Mayflower.
no, rolled over here on the potato famine.
Oh, oh, the English are treating us like shite. Let's go to America.
No,
Get to America. Actually, there is a movie where they're getting off Ellis Island, and the guy goes, "You want to be an American citizen? Yeah, sign up here, here, and here." And then they give
Gangs
him
in New York.
Is that what
Yeah.
it's from? Gangs in New York.
Yeah, Gangs in New York.
Yeah. It's like, congratulations, you joined the U.S. military. Could you imagine being that guy going?
There's some like heavy Irish music playing like literally during that whole scene.
Yeah.
It's sad. Like it's sad. Like that scene is sad as hell.
Oh, all I kept thinking was, fuck, man. Whatever you believe in must really hate you. You survived the potato famine. You survived the boat ride over, only to fight in somebody else's war.
But I had this. I guess I wouldn't say argument, more like a discussion with someone the other day. He's a comic book person, right? And they're talking about how this is this whole thing. Well, I'm sure some people who are in here have heard about like the whole thing. Will Smith saying that his son's gonna play something in Marvel, that it's been it's been in the works for a while. Blah blah.
Miles Morales.
Now everybody's speculating Miles Morales, and obviously the Hispanic community gives in a tissy fit for it.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, and then you have the other side of it, the other side was like, oh, now you want to claim him? I was like, no, people have been claiming him, you just haven't been listening. That's number one. Number two, so what? Like, it's not, but the argument that I hate is nobody's pure, whatever, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but the argument was stupid because it was like, it was like, how long has your family been in this country? We're all mixed with stuff like that. I was like, and I thought about it. That's why I thought it was like, hey, my family's only been here for one generation. It's not, at least for me, it's not the case. Like I know where you're coming from, but you can't say everybody. Like not everybody's family's been here for that long.
Right.
Yeah, but does your family got any family members from Spain?
I don't recall that. You gotta realize that where my family comes from, like, records isn't exactly a thing. I know my great grandmother. She was Maya's from the Lenca tribe. I know she's like directly descended from them. Like she was in that area. Like, and if you look, and then my grandfather, I'm not so sure on my mom's side. But here's the thing. When that argument was being made, the guy was like kind of being broad about the comment. I kind of just mentioned it to him. Well, you can't really be broad like that because he was saying like, oh, what about all their families are back? Like a lot of people leave their families when they come here. They leave behind so much, and most of the people that they leave behind are no longer existent. Like because you don't leave the young people when you come here as a young like as a Hispanic. You leave a lot of the older generation in the back in the past. You know what I mean? You leave them back home, and they obviously don't last long. Because they were like their comments were like, oh, I don't see Miles ever portrayed, talking to their Hispanic family. It was like because his mom is like first generation here. Like, well, he's technically first generation here. Like,
Yeah.
you're not. How is he gonna keep in touch with a family that no longer exists? That make and that was my argument to the person. Like, you're broadening. You're making a broad statement, not knowing the facts of like how the dynamic of that family works.
Well, let's take a look here. I'm sharing something here.
Yeah.
So, let's see. 63 British Isles, Glasgow, United Kingdom. French German, which would be from my dad's side of the family, his father's father. Broad Northern European, Spanish Portuguese, Indigenous, 17, a little bit of Asian in there. Really, really small amount of Chinese.
Yeah. But what I'm
Uh,
saying is like the comment that got me was the whole thing like why does Miles not see his Hispanic family
I
as
was
much?
gonna say something about the Chinese, but I was like, nah. Actually, I'm gonna say it anyway. I was gonna say, yeah, he's only Chinese below the belt.
Yeah.
Again, I like your mother too much to say something inappropriate, okay?
But
God.
but you get what up, Rasta?
Hey, Rasta.
Um,
To
so
What's
that was
going
like my main comment. Like when I heard that comment of like how you only see Miles talk to his one side of his family and not the other. I was like, yeah, because probably his other side of family is mostly dead, other than his mother and maybe like an aunt or something. But you know what I
So,
mean? Like it's one of those things that you can't really know unless you know how that culture works.
I just want to point this out. I never realized when I looked at my DNA,
Hmm.
it's vastly European and Asian. It's like we went nowhere. Nobody on my either side of the family went near near Africa or Russia. They're like, no, we're good.
Oh man,
So LBD, since we have this here, does this mean that genetically we might be related some degree?
possibly. Maybe I should do mine and see how it turns out.
Turns he does his. It turns out it's like all you like some countries never heard of.
He's Filipino.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Cuban, just 100% Cuban.
Well,
No.
if you were to see my grandfather and my great grandmother,
Oh
man,
wow.
they look like native as hell. It's crazy.
Well, my DNA apparently is like for the native side is basically because what they do is they take into other people that have the same genetic markers as I do.
Hmm.
So basically, my family, my mom's side of the family, is within this little bubble.
Why does it look like it has
Which
like
tribes
something?
are in that
It looks
bubble?
like it has like a dangle, like a dingleberry at the bottom.
Well, that's because they were most likely pushed out of that.
Yeah, I figured, but
So
like that's crazy.
yeah,
Like, it just looks weird.
yeah, because a lot of them migrated to Saskatchewan and Alberta.
What,
Mhm.
which tribes were in that?
Here,
Yeah.
oh God, I wouldn't know. I mean, like here in this area alone, there's like
Hello?
6 or 7. I mean, there's the Iroquois, the Micmac, the Blackfoots, the Crow. I mean, Iroquois, Mohawk, and that's just off the top of my head. But I mean, that side of the family, and then this is mostly mom's probably, when they came across the Bering Strait here. But as you see, like nobody left the British Isles.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's my
That's crazy how blank that area is.
yeah. I'm not surprised. My dad's side of the family. I mean,
I'd rather not look my family up.
But you said you got that done for free, like
yep.
the original test. I heard those tests are like $300 or something like that.
Yeah, it is. It was
I
part of
won't.
the local university here was doing a case study, and asked for people to volunteer, and so I did a bunch of tests. And
I won't even volunteer. I don't trust people taking my DNA.
trust me, Quick John, nobody wants to clone you. Nobody.
Yeah, but what else are they doing with your DNA?
Found full blood turkey on both sides. I don't claim it, though they wouldn't claim me.
In my case, it was they were doing a study on addiction, and basically see if it's cultural or genetic.
What was the end of the case study?
Don't know. I wouldn't know. It's still ongoing.
That sucks, Lisa.
No blame.
Well, I mean, the only reason I got in through mine was through my mother. Which is funny because I just realized on 23andMe I don't have her linked.
Do you have to do that, or does it does it automatically?
I have to. But also, she can choose to make her what do you call it? Her profile public or not.
Oh, she did it too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Like I have a lot of second cousins on here that some really new ones too. Like I have one here that's like 4% my DNA.
Look at that. Somebody had a little bit of fun and didn't tell you.
Well, they'd be a second cousin, so like a great grandparent.
Yeah.
And judging by where this person's from, it'd most likely be on my mom's side of the family. So,
Lisa, you did one too. When did you do yours? By the way, I didn't even bother to ask that question, but apparently, if you found out, I'm gonna assume you did one.
So you want to see what I got this week, LBD?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Oh, why didn't you mention it earlier, man? Jesus.
You know,
he did. He tried showing it to you, but you just weren't paying attention to him.
Yes, I did. All right, here it's heavy.
That's what she said.
Oh God!
Ah, nice.
That's
Wow! I didn't know they made Hello Kitty that big.
Yeah, and the nose.
Oh wait. So I'm getting a text from your wife. Tell him that it's Penguin, please. Oh yes, it's a very lovely penguin.
Well,
oh, it's been
it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty
cool. That's pretty cool.
It's got like.
So, what was the hardest part of that whole thing?
The umbrella.
Was it?
Getting because it's two pieces. So this top piece and this piece is two pieces. So this spins. And it's connected in the hand.
Yeah, a lot of figures do that. I've had that trouble before too, actually. So I know what you mean.
So, yeah, it's pretty neat. There's a Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. I'm gonna go after now. It's a little cheaper than that one was, though. That one is like a deluxe one.
It's a little bit less elaborate. That's why I sent you both of those.
Yeah.
So
and then,
I'm glad you got that thing though, man. That thing, I knew you were gonna be happy with that one for sure.
Oh yeah. It came in, and I didn't know if it was my spastic order at first because they're like it's a big box. So I'm like, well, I don't know which one it is. Like I have a whole spastic order coming someday, and then
So, I'll take
yeah.
real quick.
That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on spastic orders to come in.
I'm only missing like one spastic order, I think.
I'm waiting for all my Batman commons and the two chases.
Well, I just messaged Kraken because I bought 2 pops that were on sale last year in April, and now they've been vaulted, and now they're going up in price. So I'm hoping they're not just going to cancel my order. I sent them an email.
Which one?
And I was incredibly Canadian about it. They were the 2 bleach ones, Renji and.
Well, I saw a lot of people get some not good. What's the other one that was supposed to come out again that are expensive? The Attack on Titan one. Apparently, they canceled some of those orders from Big Apple, but I haven't seen anything about Bleach yet.
We're all mutts, Lisa.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I think the closest thing to I'm probably gonna be a bunch of different things, and maybe like one side of my family might be a little bit purer than the other.
It wasn't on the show Finding Your Roots. It was something else. This guy was a gentleman, clearly elderly, and a very, very bigoted human being. He believed in his uh, his particular circumstance of birth was superior to others. That's the polite way of putting it. And they did the DNA test, and it turned out like 40% of his genetic material came from Africa.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "No, no, no,
What?
no, no." And
I'll
this lady comes up and goes, "Brother."
I'll have to send you a
Okay.
picture of my grandfather, and you can tell me what race you think he is.
Oh God, you guys have seen my great grandmother. I love it. Okay, this is a fun story that's been passed down for a while in my family about my great grandmother. Apparently, it's gonna sound terrible too, but apparently, as a young lady, she, in those times, it was a long time ago, but people were making fun of her because she she had armpit hair at a young age, right? And she got so upset that she apparently yanked it all out and was basically, yeah. So she was walking around like this for a while.
You know those little gyro tops, the ones that when they start spinning, you can like have them on a piece of string because they're so centered, like they're so balanced once they start spinning.
Mhm.
El tope? I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Well, we call them gyro tops because they move in different directions. But once you get it spinning, it will position itself so it can't be knocked over.
Mhm.
A friend's brother had one on his hand like this. The kid had to be about 6 or 7. Now my friend at the time was 16, so he's got he looked like he had buckwheat and Don King in a headlock. His brother thought it would be funny to throw the thing under his arm.
Oh.
Yeah, that was warfare.
I bet.
Because I'm waiting in the living room, right? Because we're supposed to be going out to play cards at a game store, and all of a sudden I hear this yelping, and his brother go, "Sorry, sorry, sorry, sorry," and run by me and upstairs and up to his room on the main floor. And my buddy comes out and he's like, "Ah, ah," and I'm like, "What the hell?" And he turns around and there's this top like all tangled under his arm, and he's like, and I looked at him and went, "You're gonna need to cut that out." And he's like, "Are you gonna help me?" No.
No,
You got a free hand?
you shouldn't talk about LBD. That's very not nice.
No, his brother would not come out of the room, and we were in a hurry. And he's like, his mom calls us when we're at the store, and she's like, "Your brother is hiding in his room. What happened?" And he told her, and she's like, "Where's the top now?" He's like, "I broke it." Like as soon as he got it free, he stomped on it and tossed it in the garbage.
Jeez.
I was like, "Yeah, she's not even angry."
Yeah,
I
but
thought I was gonna get in trouble for breaking it.
okay, 'cause that's insane.
I think we've all done things to our siblings that we probably shouldn't have.
I didn't really grow up with my siblings, so I couldn't tell you.
Come here.
By the way, guys, that is not chicken. That is an imposter cat.
Yep.
Your cat.
That seems to be like spazzing out, which is fine by me. I don't care. Oh, quiet you.
Oh god, I didn't know. I didn't know this was this big. It's a 1/6 scale, but it looks
What
good.
is?
I'm about to show it right now. I hadn't looked at it. I just seen the promotional pictures for it.
Well, 1/6 is pretty big for anything. Let's be honest.
But it's only a bust.
I got
wow.
1/4 scale.
Quick draw, look up.
Yeah.
It's a Cad Bane bust, by the way, Andrew.
Yeah, I seen they did a Boba Fett one. I think it's coming out for free comic book day.
I think you should get it.
What this?
Yeah.
I'd rather have the action figure.
I don't, because I don't do pose. What the hell did I put wrong? Oh,
Yeah.
We clicked on cart. That's why.
yeah, okay. So a buddy of mine, he wants to get the bust of.
Oh wait. Go up. What was that thing on the far right hand side? Lego Bubble fits.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I do want that one to go down again. Right there.
Huh? This
No,
one?
yeah, that. I want that thing.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Let's see. Let's get a closer look at it at least. The one I'm pissed off I missed out on was the Iron Studios one. I'll show you that in a second.
I'll tell you
Does
what,
it-
for like the second statue I've ever bought, Iron Studios is definitely not your second step, let me tell you. It's a large leap.
Yeah,
I like that. I want to get one,
I would. It's not my thing, but I
especially
definitely.
since it comes with Solo and
Yeah,
Carbonite. I like that.
I think is it
That's
this
cool.
one? No, this is it.
Iron Studios. Is that
I
a
didn't.
statue?
Yeah, it's a statue, and apparently she's magnetic, so she just clicks in.
Well, I would imagine she's robotic, so I mean, wouldn't be
It's pretty cool, but it's not $400 cool.
What for this giant thing? Just the base alone is worth money.
If I spent $400, I'd rather it be an actual action figure.
Yeah, but you can post.
You know what he could do to his Jeep for $400? Just saying.
considering what his Jeep's probably worth now, I'll probably buy the exact same one again.
Oh man, Jeeps hold their value.
But he's
They
only
do.
got 5 left, and this actually is in stock now. It was on pre-order for so long, and I missed it, man. Obviously I would have put a payment plan on it. And I probably would
I'm
have had it.
perfectly happy with the Funko Pop.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I probably will end up buying this.
LBD, you have someone saying hello to you.
Ooh.
Iguardo, if I'm saying it correctly.
Eduardo Hernandez. Okay, amigo, ¿cómo va?
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah.
Welcome.
What is the other? I did pre-order something else recently because I guess I didn't want the same thing to happen as this one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, keep doing the same damn thing. There we go. So pre-ordered the Iron Studios one. Obviously, I'm not going for the. This thing is huge, but you can see just from looking at that how big that thing is. The only thing I don't like, that I like about the other one though, is that it has obviously the face sculpt of Chadwick, which makes be kind of cool to switch him out every once in a while. This one doesn't have that, but it does have this light here, which is pretty cool. I like this is one I haven't seen the Iron Studio that lights up yet. Yeah. So I pre-ordered this.
Did you get enough for everybody?
No. Sorry.
I wouldn't be mad if you didn't get me one.
Yeah, me neither.
It's all right. It's cool, but it's not $180 cool.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, if it, here, type in Ecto 1 Afterlife, okay?
All right. Well,
No, that
Yeah.
big ass Ecto 1 is cool, but it's not how much they want for it cool.
No, let's be fair about this.
Yeah,
no,
it's
I'm
cool.
not dropping 2 G's on nothing.
Yeah, I ain't spending 2 G's on something that I can't display because I'm going to need a whole actual car
He could
garage.
turn that thing into a bed. Just
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, 1/6 scale of a vehicle, man, that's huge.
it's neat, but nah.
Come
Yeah.
on, you know you want it.
Where's the mealdmeasurements?
Yeah, I would like to have one, but I'm not paying that money for it.
It's 40 inches long, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have nowhere to even. I don't even think it'll even fit through my door.
37 LEDs.
Hold on. 40 inches in feet. Let's
it's
take a look. That's 3.5
it's 3
feet.
foot 4.
Yeah.
You could have just asked.
That's not that bad.
Not really.
I think the weight would be the issue because you have to make sure it's on. It's like you're not going to put that thing on a floating shelf.
I believe,
No,
it's the same
no,
size.
not unless you want to die.
No, you put it on the floating shelf. The shelf is okay. It's just a large chunk in the wall missing.
That thing takes 8
Oh,
AA
welcome
batteries. Did you know that? It takes 8 AA batteries? I didn't know that.
Yeah, when you turn it on, it sounds like a Proton pack turning on. Why is the lights in the house dim? And it's not even plugged into the wall.
Things
What's
have
this?
happened.
Arc reactor?
Right.
What?
Arc reactor.
So I'm gonna cut it short here. Just kind of want to look at a few things. Oh, actually, you know what? There's one thing I did miss. They did announce another statue that's expensive, but looks really nice. Let's see, I'll try to pull it up and show it real quick. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Share this one last thing, and then we'll be heading out. We're doing our exits.
See?
Alrighty then. So I believe which one is it? I can't remember. This is the Rebels one. So I think this should be the new one. I'm trying to remember. They've released so many recently. I'm trying to remember which one's the one that came out. I believe it's this one. So I'm not really sold on the. No, this is premium format. So the other one was a statue. The one I saw was a statue. So let me see. Let me make sure. Okay, it is the Rebels one they released. Okay, cool. So here it is. Honestly, I like this better than the one they did for the Mandalorian.
My problem with those particular types of statues, they're great molds, they're nice, but the thinner the piece,
Yeah.
the more certain you need to make sure it's not going to bump into something.
Yeah. No, I know, but my thing is look at this face sculpt. Obviously, animation is a lot easier to do than actual people.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's great and everything. I'm just saying, for somebody who has an Ecto 1 missing its top rack because it got bumped when I moved.
Yeah.
Like 8 years ago. I have all the pieces. I just never sat down and glued everything back into place. But the point still remains. You're going to need to be really careful. Well, remember that picture I showed you guys a long time ago of all the Marvel characters completely destroyed? The only one that was still standing was Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Just because it was literally a brick.
So look at this face sculpt. It's close to what the actress is, but I don't know. There's something about it that throws me off.
Well, the fact that it's uncanny.
Maybe. But yeah. So Sean, obviously we're going to see you Monday for that giveaway that we have pinned to the top.
Yes, right. Mama Illuminati is going to be on that live as well.
Nice.
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to bump one of you guys off.
I'm going to message her, make sure she has your baby pictures ready.
I won't mind you bumping me off.
Okay, well, you found out which one you're bumping off. All right, cool.
Me. I might have prior engagements on Monday. So
what? You might have a date?
No, one of my good friends is on leave from working overseas. So.
Okay.
What they're calling it, working.
Wait. Good friend? I call bullshit. Your story is believable up until that point.
It's actually the only real friend I have left. I pretty much kicked all the other ones to the curb.
What's up,
Julio? We're about to the curb because we're not friends. All right, kick to that. Get him. Go.
Wow.
No,
I feel offended, sir. I feel very offended. Julio, you caught us over
like pro life. Like I can go out and
Well, you can go out and see me, but you don't want to drive to Newark. That's why you don't come here.
You live too far away.
Really? What's my excuse, dude?
You live way too far away. I need to get a passport to come visit you, and I don't want to do that.
Well, out of everybody here, I'm just gonna say, Sean takes public transportation. LBD don't drive, and apparently we all know that I don't drive. Who drives here? Who should be visiting?
Yeah,
I tell you what. One day I'll have to pick up LBD. We'll drive over to Drew's house.
No. First of all, do not pick up LBD. Do not pick up LBD. Let him get into the truck himself, okay?
You may not be going anywhere if you pick him up.
You make that joke, and my friend. You made that joke, but my friend has a giant ass Jeep.
No, no,
Yeah.
I'll pull up the truck and be like, "Hey, LBD, I got a fence I need put up."
Jesus Christ. Probably to give you the finger at that point.
Oh.
No, but my friend has a big ass Jeep. She's a tiny little
No,
thing,
you
man.
pick him up at the parking lot at the Home Depot.
She's a tiny little thing, man. She's got this giant ass Jeep. I had to grab a damn bucket just to get in the damn thing.
Yeah, see, he
My
understands.
cousin's truck for his
You gotta kick some friends, especially when they start doing stuff that you don't.
my
Oh,
cousin's
yeah.
truck for his lawn care businesses like that. In order to get up, I have to grab like the old shit handle,
Mm-hmm.
which is just barely out of my reach. And he's like,
Yeah.
"Why are you struggling?" I'm an overweight, short, fat guy trying to get into a truck that's like 13 feet in the air. Give me a break. Well, I
Yeah.
can get in. You're like a foot and a half taller than me.
Yeah. Also, I have a bad. I'm a big dude and I have a bad leg. Okay, getting into those trucks when they're that high is not easy.
Well, yeah, you guys are also short too, so.
Yeah, but
I'm not as short as him, but yeah.
Like if I struggle to get into a truck, I know you guys are definitely going to struggle.
I can get into a truck. It's not
You know-
a problem. It's just like, okay,
Hey,
my
quick
cousin's
truck.
got a bunch of different vehicles, including like a regular car. So when he has to go into town and he asks me, and I'm visiting, he's like, "You want to come into town with me? Take the regular car. Why do you need to take the fucking tank?"
Well, I got an idea. I got an idea. How Quick Truck can help me get in his Jeep by getting in the back first, so that way it comes a little bit down a few levels, and then I can get in easier.
I got a better idea. We'll just put you in a trailer, or get a hitch.
What kind of Jeep does he have? A Jeep Wrangler or like a
She-
Cherokee?
She has a Jeep.
I
Is it
don't
what
know.
is it though? A Jeep Wrangler,
Hold on, I don't remember what.
Cherokee?
I'll just ask her because I have no freaking clue. Actually, you know what? I can probably just
Renegade
look it
or
up.
something.
Because Jeep Wranglers are difficult to get into because you kind of step up and down.
Yeah, they got a lip.
Yeah.
Oh, they got the lip and
That
lip.
you
Oh
know
yeah,
what that lip is for?
she's got that big ass Wrangler. That's exactly what she's
Yeah.
got.
Well,
Wrangler.
Lisa Noble. The only ones here that would even be close to wearing a skirt would be me, and that would be a kilt. And quite frankly, Lost, I wouldn't be wearing a kilt getting into a truck.
Why not, sir?
Well, for obvious reasons, not to mention, man, I like to sit like a guy, and you can't do that with a proper kilt.
Oh man,
Well,
that's funny.
I mean, you can. You just probably shouldn't.
No, no, you can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
that thing on the inside, that her truck on the inside, man, it looks like mobile. It looks like it's ready to freaking go to war. It's ridiculous in there.
Yeah.
mhm.
They luxuried the crap out of the Jeep Wrangler. I don't like it.
They're top heavy, roll easy.
It's a
That,
lot better than
that
the,
they-
it's a lot
Oh,
better
you
than when the minivans first came out. They had those backseat ejections. Head on collision, the back popped out the door.
I liked how they had the vans with the remote door opener.
Yeah.
Like, now I don't have to reach over you to open the door before I push you out.
Well, no, the first minivans they ever had. So the quick release for the seats were designed that they made out of thin metal. So if you got in a head-on collision, those latches would actually break. And because the back latch for the door was only held on by like a little lock groove, if
Out the
anything
back you went.
go hard enough, it would actually pop open. So in head-on collisions, if anybody was sitting in the back bench seat, they would find them like a couple yards away from the vehicle, perfectly fine.
Jeez.
Apparently, Lisa's flashed a few people by accident getting into a big truck.
Hey.
All right, you know what? I say this to everybody: pictures or it never happened.
No, that's a whole other conversation for another day. But like I said, we're gonna head out. It's been we're close to that 2-hour mark, and we kind of got a little sidetracked talking about Jeeps, apparently. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with the package I got in, and another one I got in today with these stickers. They came out really
Stickers
nice.
look pretty sweet.
Yeah. I'll be sending a few of these out soon, obviously. If you,
Just send me one this time.
I'm gonna send you one. Considering how damn expensive these things can get, I definitely do only want to send you one.
Send him one in the condition I got the cookies in.
Oh God.
You gotta clear it up
Speaking of
first.
cookies, I haven't seen Mama Quick Draw in the chat today, so I'm guessing she's probably busy. Okay, that makes sense. There you go. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming out, and we'll catch you again on Monday on Mr. Funk Illuminati's channel. We're gonna obviously do that giveaway that's pinned to the top there on that day. Next week, I'm hopefully gonna be no longer here. We'll see how that works out. If not, I'm gonna have
Border
to.
control coming.
I might have to. Yeah, might have to find a new co-host for a while if those problems haven't resolved themselves yet. I haven't really asked, considering I said I knew he was dealing with on the 15th, but sometimes things get a little delayed, so we should know very soon. But we'll catch you guys next week. Oh, well, Monday.
All right.